Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be doing a movie review on Moonrise Kingdom, directed by Wes Anderson, and a 2012 film starring Edward Norton, Bruce Willis, and Bill Murray in this romance, drama, comedy, adventure, rom-com, whatever. But before we begin, I just want to say that the Q&A for me answering your guys' question will be tomorrow, so you guys have today and tomorrow to ask me any question you want. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, but before we begin, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video, comment down below, have you seen this movie, have you not, and what is your favorite Wes Anderson film. Also, if you are subscribed, be sure to ring that bell for notifications so you never ever miss a video. Now, let's begin. So, Moonrise Kingdom is about these two kids, one a sort of orphan, yes, and the other one a out of place kid, a kid who cannot fit in society. Both of them are kids that are awkward and different and don't fit really in society. And so they go together on this adventure to, live together and to have their own little kingdom, like a free area. So the adults and the police, played by Bruce Willis and Bill Murray, try to go find them, as well as the scout leader, which the boy came from, played by the excellent Edward Norton, as usual. And yeah, this film is incredible. I love this film so much. I have watched 4 Wes Anderson films so far. The first one was the Isle Dogs. The second one was Fantastic Mr. Fox. The third one was The Grand Budapest Hotel, which I did a review on. If you guys want to go check it out. And the fourth one is now Moonrise Kingdom. I mean, before I saw this movie, I checked out a couple of reviews on it. I checked reviews on people who have seen it, mainly Chris Stuckman, and also some other people who have seen the film, and put a lot of good reviews on it. Now, this is something I have observed with other rom-com movies that dealt with this subject. All other movies seem to have the same pattern of boy likes girl, girl likes boy, and then they are together and there's a few conflicts between the way. This film has... There's films that have the same skeleton but a different kind of muscle and skin, like I put it. But this film has... it doesn't even have the same skeleton as other rom-com movies. It has nothing. It's completely original, and that's why I think Wes Anderson is probably one of the best directors nowadays. His movies are great. They're full of color, great acting, great story, and memorability that will make his movies classics. I mean, Grand Budapest Hotel was amazing, but I think this one will become a cult classic. This film takes place in 1965, which kind of explains why it was so colorful. I actually wonder if 60s were colorful. Everybody says it's colorful, but I'm just curious. The acting from these kids are amazing. Wes Anderson does stuff in this movie that no other director would probably do in any rom-com movie. And his stories are so original that I just gaze at the screen. And there's so many great parts. There's the camera work. It's just done really nicely. It slides like butter through the scenes, and it just wow. The whole movie's like an art form. Wes Anderson makes these movies that are basically the most colorful paintings you guys ever see, and in live action. That's basically the best way and only way to describe a Wes Anderson film. And Wes Anderson, how he directs his film is awesome. And I think I like this film a lot because I can totally relate to it. I actually used to be in the Boy Scouts, and I kind of left. And same reasons because of this movie. Well, same reason because a kid left, same reason because I left. Anyway, I can totally understand. I'm also a little different in other kids' words. I don't do things that other kids will do. I like things. I don't even know about sports at all, so it's kind of hard. And also, I talk way too much. So yeah, that's another reason why. So this film kind of relates to me that, I feel like I'm actually one of the characters And is it just me or the kid really looks like me? I mean, seriously, if I put on my glasses and show you guys how I look, then you guys would say, yeah, you look like that kid. So yes, everybody, okay, back on track. Everybody in this film is excellent. The Edward Norton as the scout leader, his role in this film just brings an extra spark to it, because usually you see him in these films that he's serious, or he's an angry guy, or just someone in a bad mood. In this film, he's a little bit quiet and timid and not really the most high IQ. And Bruce Willis, God knows, who knew that he could do good comedy? Good comedy, not just comedy, good comedy. And Bill Murray, of course, is wonderful. He's basically like the first king of comedy in movies. And I just was like, wow, the acting in this film is phenomenal. Good acting. And a good cast as well. There's many other people that that are in this movie that I don't know their names, like the woman who played in Fargo, directed by the Coen brothers, and many, many other people. And I really actually enjoyed it. And the comedy in this film is sometimes dark, but it's also very enjoyable. And this film kind of reminds me of The Sandlot a little bit, but it also kind of reminds me of like a true adventure movie. And most of all, it reminds me of it feels like a film that was made in the 1960s, because how Wes Anderson directs it and how Wes Anderson uses his trademarks to advantage in his films just make it this kind of vibe of a classic movie. And that is why I give Moonrise Kingdom a 10 out of 10. This will probably go in my top 20 films of all time, so far. I really did enjoy this movie, and if you guys have not seen this movie, I do recommend it. It is really amazing. I found no flaws in it. In times I found it very suspenseful. I was like in the edge of my seat. I was like, oh my god, what's about to happen to these characters? I was like, oh my god, god damn it, what's about to happen? It's like, oh my god, it's a great movie. Just sit down and watch it. I recorded it, and I just was like, wow. I mean, I was really worried in the beginning, because he has done these great films, and this is a very touchy subject of romance, because I try to stay away from those movies. Amelie is probably the best example of how to do a romance movie right, and this movie succeeded on all levels: acting, story, originality, comedy. It's like great movie. You guys have to see it. This is probably out of all the films I've seen from Wes Anderson, this is probably his most memorable and best. I mean, great movie overall. I'm 10 out of 10. Just watch this movie. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Q&A will be tomorrow. So if you guys want to ask me any question, you have today and part tomorrow to do it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and peace out.